ones, this is Cole Adams, a micro creator in the arts and crafts space, and I'm here in the woods today, taking a little break from my hike, and wanted to share kind of interesting way I get from an idea all the way through to finished art. And I have a lot of people I teach in person and some online, and one of them was talking about how you have all these like tools you use that are from your own head. How do you get to that point? And one of the ways I do it is I do a lot of drawing of everyday objects. This is a group I did with a group of friends of mine, and someone else put together this list of prompts, but it was like 30 days of drawing. It's a great way to just focus in, and one of the prompts was vegetable, and I wasn't very inspired by that, and I had to figure it out. But I've been kind of obsessed lately with pomegranates, so I decided to do a fruit instead, and I drew this drawing of a pomegranate. This might have been from a photograph. I think I had a pomegranate there and a photograph there to kind of figure out how to do it in 2D, because it was very 3D even after I kind of pulled it in half. But I love it when I have a sense of like the juice and the running and in a really detailed drawing. So I had this drawing, and I decided to make a stencil from it. Actually, I decided to make a couple things from it. I'm going to start with this. Not the stencil, but I decided to make a couple watercolors of it. So this is hooked to a collage piece already, but this is a little watercolor. This is actually a color copy of a watercolor that I did. And this is just for just a little collage that probably will end up going into an art journal or being sent off to a friend for art mail. But that is where I kind of took this and got to here, where I did 3 little pomegranates in watercolor and pen and ink. And I love doing little watercolors that I then cut out and can hook to other things and make copies of. And from there, I went to cutting a stencil. I'm going to put some paper behind this so you can see it a little better. But this is the stencil. I love that it's kind of a two-way stencil. It doesn't matter, because when you look at pomegranates, it really doesn't matter which way's up. They're pretty similar. But I decided to not do quite as many holes for this one, because it's hard to cut holes in stencils, and I want it to be really varied. And from the stencil tool, I then had a way to hit the gel plate. I love gel plate creating. And this is used as a mask with the lighter white color coming on above the deep orange. And this is more of a lost and found texture where you can see the pomegranate. If you're looking for it, I'll probably go back in with pen and ink over the top to really pull it out. But I love when you get crazy gel plate texture, and I just have such a good time creating with a tool. I'm also going to carve a pomegranate stamp, in probably a slightly different size, so that I have a way to then mirror and mix my applications. But I love creating my own stencils and stamps for gel plate, especially because then it just feels like it's mine, and it's coming from my own heart and my own experience. So I hope that helps. Kind of a fun way to approach learning how to do that. If you'd want to learn how to carve a stamp or carve a stencil, please let me know in the comments, and we can do that too. Take care.